Hello, hello.
Tink.
And this is Peel. I couldn't get my hand in frame.
And we are Tink
Peal
Live.
Woo!
If you're new here and you're joining us for the first time, this is a very chill live stream where, Teresa and I are our PJs. You know, we're just hanging out, crocheting, talking with y'all. Super chill. Sometimes we decide that there's something we talk about, but it's never like a live stream type, like this is what we're talking about kind of thing. It's just, we may or may not talk about something. It's just, it's very organic. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go. Whatever pops in our head, that's what happens.
So okay, I don't know how many of you saw my vlog, my autumn podcast, episode 1 of 2026. There is a moment where I say the words, what are the exact words I used? A yarn they no longer make, or something to that effect. And you can see it on my face. I couldn't remember the word discontinued. However, what you don't know is I filmed that 3 times.
Oh, wow.
And every time, except the last time, I knew the word discontinued. This is how my week is going.
Yeah, I get it. I so get that. I cannot, there's times when I am in mid-sentence and I forget where was I going with this? Or like you said, the words just are not there. I can't figure out what I'm saying. So I get it.
Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tin Man. Let's see.
Hello,
First time
everyone.
seeing the live stream. Cool. I need to make the Wicked Witch of the East crochet tapestry. I love Wizard of Oz because of me. Thank you. Aww.
That was sweet.
I gotta make the Wicked Witch of the East tapestry crochet. I love Wizard of Oz so much, as you can tell. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember the word health bag when we were talking earlier. You said, what did you end up saying? I got the point. It was okay. I got the point.
Well, I am, since they're easy and I don't have to think about it, I'm working on the back panels for my pillows that I'm making for my kids at church for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So I'm doing it's just 49 rows of half double crochet. That's it. So that's what I'm working on tonight. Heather's working on a fanny pack. Okay.
No. That's the word she used.
Oh, that's the word you were trying to figure out. Okay, gotcha.
Well, I feel like we should address the elephant in the room, and that is the new YouTube news. For those of you who want to start a channel, or you have a baby channel, you have 174 days to get monetized before the rules change so much. You might not be. If you want to learn more, please check out the vidIQ channel. I am not sponsored in any way. I just found them and I find them very knowledgeable. So also they're some of the first people to find out YouTube news because they actually have like a partnership with YouTube. So but the rules used to be that you needed 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and 10 million shorts hours, or hours for shorts. Now it's going to be 1,000 subscribers. That hasn't changed. And 8,000 hours in watch hours, and then 20 million views.
Short view, not watch time, but on the shorts, but views.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shorts are views. Shorts are views. The other, and then the other one was hours.
Hours, yeah.
Like I said, go watch their video if you want. They actually made two. They made the video where they first announced it, which I think was like last night. And then they made a video early this morning where they got more information and they were able to share.
Is it February 1st or January 1st when it goes into effect?
February 1st, 2027.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
However, if you are already in the YouTube Partner Program, this does not exclude you, because there are things you have to do in order to keep your channel alive. Don't worry, for most of us, it's very, very easy. Mm-hmm. It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. And I'll read you those in a second. But the other thing is, and Teresa, I forgot to tell you this one. When you can, put a little alert in your phone for January 2027 and make sure you opt in to any changes that YouTube has added to the YouTube Partner Program, where you have to actually physically check the box.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, we could be demonetized because we didn't say yes, basically.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll make sure to do that.
But they haven't put those out yet, so you can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was like, just put an alert for the day before, and I'm thinking, no, that sounds a little risky. I think more like, January sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to be on the lookout.
I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I got almost 900 subscribers, and I've been on YouTube since 2008, and I need to put out more short videos or just more long form videos as well this year. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, what could help get you guys views is if you unofficially join the Decade Divas. People will be looking for the hashtag. So if you use it on your videos, you pop up in the search.
Yep.
Collaborations are an excellent way to get started. My second or third video that I ever made on YouTube was my friend Crystal at Chronically Crocheting. She made a giant she started the amigurumi book tag, and I was like, I could do that, and that got me a lot of subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Yep, collaborations really work. They get you seen. Yes.
That's how I found Teresa, because Nova found her through Lama Mama Kayla's Spirit Week.
Mm-hmm.
So really, Teresa, us meeting is Lama Mama Kayla's fault.
Yes, it is. We need to be praying for her. She is not doing well at all.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you've seen any of her videos lately. Mm-mm. She is going on 4 days in the hospital. She had to be taken by ambulance 4 days ago because she went into the bathroom and she could not breathe. She was having trouble breathing. And luckily, a friend of hers came to check on her, and it was so bad she tried to call 911, and they couldn't understand her because she had enough breath to speak.
Oh.
So her friend rushed her to the ER and come to find out, she was septic with double pneumonia, and she was sepsis from the infection. And,
the infection from the feeding tube, right?
feeding tube, and yeah, that's where it started. And so they want to send her home, and she's like, I am not going home when I still am this bad.
Mm-hmm.
So she's hoping that when they have to dismiss her from the hospital, that they will send her to a rehab facility instead of home, because she said, I won't make it if I go home. I'm not healthy enough.
Where's your husband?
Well, he's there, and the girl that took her to the hospital called him to tell him where she was taking her. But he still works full time, so he's not at home full time. And she has home health that comes to see her every so often, but they're not there every day.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she's septic, and I mean, she just about didn't make it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I saw something really neat today. Everything okay?
Yeah, I heard a sound.
Oh, you were looking like, what's that?
The moment I did it, I was like, oh, great, Shannon. You just went, meerkat.
Yeah. I was watching Missy's Yarniverse and more, and she was talking about, it's called the Great West Tennessee Yarn Tour. And it started August 1st. It's every year, the whole month of August. And what they do is they, different local yarn shops participate, and all over Tennessee. And I think there was like 20 or 25 this year that participated.
Yeah.
And so you can download this app, and you pay $25 to do to be a part of the yarn tour. And then what that $25 gets you is you get a list of all the shops from across Tennessee that are involved in this, and you pick one of them as your home store. And you go to that store, and they will give you a tote bag with all kinds of fun goodies in it. It might be yarn. It, like, she showed her bag today, and it had a couple of skeins of yarn. It had hanks of yarn. It had notions, and I can't remember what all in it, but it was really nice stuff. It wasn't this cheapy mess. You really got good quality stuff for the $25. And then it's up to you how many of some people, like, she's in Middle Tennessee, so she just concentrated on the yarn shops that were right there near her. And with me being in West Tennessee, I would focus on, I just think that would be something really fun next year to do.
Oh, you can't sign up now?
Not for next year's yet.
No, I mean, what about right now?
Well, no, they've sold out of all their tickets. They only have a limited number. The $25, like for the tote bags and stuff, they only have a certain number. So they've already sold out for this year. And of course, it's halfway through the month already. So
yeah,
they do it every. Check out Missy's Yarniverse and More, her video today, and where she talks about it. It's really neat. I think it would be something really fun to do.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if you have heard, but we had a bit of a scandal in the fiber arts. And I'm not talking about the Hank Green thing. That's the knitters. They can deal with that. That's knitting content. They can deal with that mess. But in the crochet world, we have had some scandal. Apparently, there were two ladies that were hosting a crochet-along, and I'm not going to mention anybody's name. Two ladies that were hosting a crochet-along a few months ago, and they wanted to do this sock pattern. And they one lady contacted the designer and said, hey, can we use your pattern? We would like to use it for a crochet along. Obviously, everybody buys the pattern. Everybody, I mean, she gets, she gets a bunch of sales because everybody's buying the pattern and stuff.
Yeah.
They just need permission. You don't always need that, but it is polite if you ask.
Right.
So,
right.
And you never know. They might give you a discount to their Etsy shop or something. You don't know.
Yeah.
So, in this case, they basically just informed the woman and was like, could we please, use this? And she was flattered. And she was like, oh, of course. How nice. Like, I'll be watching. Thanks. Well, this lady, okay, how am I going to do this? The designer, and then Lady A and Lady B. Okay, so Lady A is one of the people on the podcast. Lady B is the other person on the podcast, and they are the two ladies hosting the crochet along. And then we have designer, who is not affiliated. So apparently, I learned this on a podcast recently. Somebody. Hi, Nadia. So apparently, they had their first episode of the crochet along, and what they do is, I guess, once a week they get live, like Teresa and I, and if anybody had any questions over the week of the part they're at, like, does anybody need any help? Do we have any questions? What yarns are you using? This kind of thing. Well, one of the reasons why they wanted to use this pattern was because this lady, Lady A, wanted to sell her yarn, and she thought her yarn was perfect for this. So she makes a profit and designer makes a profit because somebody's buying the patterns and somebody's buying the yarn. Not a bad deal. So anyway, her very first episode, well, I guess they're episodes. The very first episode of the podcast was that the two ladies were talking about how the pattern is going, and they mentioned the designer, and they were like, this person, she's got a few subscribers, and she's not very well known. Pause. Designer's YouTube channel, over 200,000. Their YouTube channel, like, I think 40-something thousand.
And they said she's not well known. Okay.
Right? Okay. It gets better.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So, they haven't gotten very far into this pattern yet. They've either done like the heel or the toe, or it's not very far. And already this woman's like, Lady A is saying that this pattern is a little hard to follow, which, okay, that's a reasonable thing to say. Like, it's not very easy to follow. And also, she just doesn't like that there aren't more size variations. She said, if you're, in my mind, if you're making a garment pattern, it should be for all sizes. And I was just hoping that it would be a bigger size. Okay, there's two things y'all don't know yet. One, it specifically says on the pattern what size it's for. Like, it literally says on the pattern, these are the sizes.
So why did you choose it?
Not to mention, it has a word, but I don't want to give anything away. So it has a word in it that literally means large. Okay? And they complained a bit. Lady A and Lady B were complaining a little bit, like, yeah, I wish there were more sizes available and stuff like that. And they even mentioned that she has another pattern, for other sizes. And I'm like, I caught that as like, then why didn't you buy that one?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So designers saw this And because she's the sweetest person on earth, she left a comment under the podcast that was, I'm so sorry that this was hard for you. I didn't put in certain patterns into my pattern. I didn't put other sizes because it requires a lot of math, and I've gotten feedback in the past on how difficult that is and intimidating, so people didn't want to buy the pattern, so she removed it. But this precious angel person left a huge comment doing all the math.
Oh, wow.
For multiple sizes for anybody who was having trouble.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Unfortunately, the next week, the two ladies had another podcast, and one of them straight up says, I hate this pattern.
After she did all of that.
Yeah. I hate this pattern, and I can't believe that there's not a way to do different sizes, and there's no way to contact the designer. Both are not true. Both are not true. And basically they proved that they don't even read their comments, because they didn't even address the fact that she was very sweet and left that huge comment on, oh, I'm sorry, go.
How about acknowledging that she did that? But that like you said, they didn't read the pattern. They didn't read the comments to know that she even did that.
No. So they trashed her some more on their podcast. Mostly it's Lady A. Lady B is just kind of like, okay. I think Lady B wants to keep the peace, but she's just kind of just going along because Lady A is a very aggressive person.
Wow.
Very.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Hey, Teresa, you know that person that we kind of, we didn't ask to leave the Decade Divas, but they just kind of, we stopped conversing with them.
Yes.
Yeah, that person on steroids.
Wow. Wow. That
Like,
breaks my heart for that designer. That really.
Yeah, it's not that person, but that's how aggressive. Yeah. I know, Tanya. I know, right? It's not fair. So anyway, sweet little designer decided, well, I may be nice, but I deserve to defend myself. So after the Crochet-Along was over, she made a video with clips from their podcast.
Ooh.
And she, in my mind, she won.
Yeah.
But she made a video on, basically, she was able to prove every one of their lies. She was able to show people that, these are very nasty women. To be fair, more A than B. B kind of seems like she's just, what did they call it?
Just playing along, not just.
No. In Scott Farkas in A Christmas Story, what was his little friend's name? A toady. That's it, a toady.
Oh.
Yeah. So she just kind of seems like maybe she was a little toady.
Yeah.
And so anyway, the designer made this video, and she explained all of these things, all of the problems the women had and stuff. And she's like, that's fine. She was able to prove, she screenshotted her own comment to show, see, I left this comment. And by the way, if you're ever talking to somebody who, like, this seems antagonistic or they've done something, screenshot everything. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Because they can remove stuff. So you screenshot it, they can't remove it.
Right.
They can't remove that anyway.
Right.
So, but yeah. So anyway, this little designer came out And apparently another thing that these ladies said on their podcast was the fact that they didn't like how the pattern was written and basically insulted bigger people. And that wasn't it at all. And designer actually had proof of the video where she made the name of the pattern. That's why it was called that way. And it was made for a family member. And it was actually, the name came from a subscriber. So, yeah. No one's insulting anyone.
It kills me how people just think it's okay to run somebody else in the ground. And especially when they haven't checked out okay, I think this. Well, that's what you think. Go check it out and see if it's true before you go broadcasting it all over the place.
Yeah.
And even if I felt something and I found and I knew it was true, I'm not gonna ruin that person over something silly as I don't like the pattern. There's a lot of patterns I've tried that I don't like, but I don't go bad mouthing the designer because I didn't like the pattern.
Cables.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I don't get it. Why people feel the need to be so hateful to other people is beyond me.
Well, the two ladies that were doing the episode about this, so they're commentators, and they were doing this. One of them nailed it. She said, "I think this woman just wants to be offended." And I was like,
Yep.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah, don't name it. Stitch Pearl, don't name her. But yes, I'm sure we're talking about the same story.
Yeah, no names, please.
And it was hard to watch some of the things they said about this poor designer. But the designer, she held her own.
Yeah.
And she made a very good statement of, why would you do a crochet-along where you haven't done the pattern first?
Exactly.
So if you don't like it, that's fine. But like, why didn't you try it before you asked like 1 billion people to join you on this?
Right.
So yeah, it was weird. And I don't know, y'all. I mean, I went to school with some people who genuinely just decided from the moment they met me, I don't like you. We hadn't even had a conversation. It was just, I don't like you. So these kind of people on the internet don't even faze me, because it's like, well, I've had people hate me my whole life and I haven't done anything. I haven't even breathed in their direction.
Yep.
They already don't like me.
Sad.
I showed Teresa and I blocked them on my channel, but I posted them on my Instagram. I was like, this over a crochet kit. Really?
Yeah, really. Hi, Laura.
Hi. Yeah, they demanded I take the video down.
Yeah, I mean, really?
But
don't watch it.
Like,
go to another channel.
Yeah. So I've had companies who've threatened me that they want me to take the videos down.
No.
I don't.
No. No. You asked me for a review. I told you I was going to give my honest review. And sorry, but I have the right to my opinion. Maybe take some constructive criticism and make your kits a little better. Improve on them. You know.
No, she's been glitching in and out.
It happens on my end. I don't know why.
Well, we are supposed to get a solar eclipse tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, hello, Maldi. Tell me this, because I don't know. If I were to get some kind of a tablet, well, I guess I do know, because I can get on YouTube on a tablet. I can have mail on a tablet, so I could do my lives from a tablet.
Sure. It's just like a phone.
Yeah,
but a much bigger screen.
I have Matt's tablet, and I'm thinking about using it, getting it out and messing with it, getting all of his stuff off of there, and using it and seeing if that's any better.
He'd want you to.
Yeah, because this thing, like I told you already, last week it just completely shut down. I couldn't get it to turn back on for like 3 or 4 days before I finally was able to get it to turn back on. And my husband said, you know what? You may just need to go and get a new one.
I still think add it to your Christmas list.
Yeah, get a USB or something and download everything onto it off your computer so you have it, and then just completely clean that, have somebody clean that computer off so they can't get anything off of it, and get you a new one. And I'm probably going to have to because there's constantly little things that keep happening on this one that it's like, come on.
If you get an Apple computer, then you can your phone will sync really nicely.
Okay. I got to see what's available. But like, is there, because I don't know, is there a way to connect, like my printer that I have is a Canon printer. It is not wireless. I have to hook the cable up to my laptop to print stuff off. Can you do that with a tablet? Is there where you can plug in a cord from your printer onto a tablet to print from your tablet?
Probably if you have an adapter, because it's got to match the port. And most of the ports now are Lightning and USB-C.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You need an adapter. But you got to be careful because a lot of adapters, they're just junk.
Yeah. Okay.
The ones I use for my hard drive are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, Heather just got a new laptop and she loves it.
What did you get? Did you get an Apple, Heather?
She did.
She did?
I forget the model though. Tell me the model, Heather. It's not like mine.
She got the 2026 MacBook Air.
I don't think that one comes in pink, but you're welcome to check. Hey, Heather, I forgot to ask you the other day, does your cover on your old laptop fit on your new one now? Or you have to get a new cover?
They're great and last forever. I upgraded from 2017 model that still work great. Wow. See, the laptop I have now is an HP, and I think I've only had it maybe 6 years. And that's it. That's how long it's lasted.
My family all has MacBooks.
Because I got this one before I started doing my YouTube videos. So it's been about 5 or 6 years that I've had this one.
Considering all the things they're finding out about what people can do to PCs, thank you, Bill Gates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with my Apple stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids are finally fine. They're like, finally, Mom, since I've switched over.
This is one of the new colors from, well, it's not like super new. I think it's 2025 new of Premier Basics. It's the color Sunny.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Good name for it.
Mm-hmm. The old one is a different shape. The newer one is more square. So the cover didn't fit.
No.
That's what happened with me and my phone. My my old phone cases didn't fit on my new phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, great, I've got a little graveyard of phone cases here that don't fit on anything. So what letter are you crocheting for?
This one, like I said, it's just the solid panel. So I'm working on this one right now, the letter J. And this is going on the back. So I'm doing that with each one. Each one of them has a different color background. So I'm using the background. Blah, see? I'm using the background color to do the back panel. So, and I've got a couple of them that are green. So I'll make 2 of these.
I just went over an iPhone and I was able to sync it to my iPad. Now I want an Apple iPad.
I had an iPad a long time ago and I really liked it.
What happened to it?
It died. I mean, a few years ago, it died on me. I had to get rid of it. What are y'all making tonight? Well, I showed each of the kids at my church, the littles, I asked them what their favorite colors were and to give me their 2 favorite colors. And so I'm doing a pillow with their initial, with their 2 favorite colors. And I'm just going to use fiberfill and stuff them. So, because it's cheaper than buying pillow forms.
That's true.
Good night. When I checked into how much it was going to be for pillow forms, I about flipped. It's unreal. So I said, nope. I bought the great big box of fiberfill, and that's what I'm using.
You know, oh, go ahead.
She meant Apple laptop, not not the iPad.
You know, if you want,
thank you, Tanya.
If you wanted to make sure that like the stuffing doesn't leak out, you could probably quickly make a like with some really cheap cotton, just make a basic bag to act as like a lining to go on the top of the pillows so that it doesn't leak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I'm just gonna, once I get the back panel made, and then I'm just going to single crochet around it to close it.
That's what I meant. Mm-hmm.
You could get fabric, sew into the pillow, and put crochet case over it.
What I said.
Yeah, yeah.
How old are the little kiddos?
They range in age from the youngest one. We have a very small congregation, so we don't have very many kids. But there's 10 of them that I'm making pillows for that come regularly. And the youngest one is almost 2, or is 2, and the oldest one is 15. Or no, 17.
Wow.
So they range. So it's yeah. We've got a couple of 5-year-olds, let me think, a 9-year-old. I mean, it just varies anywhere from little toddler up to 17. So you could use scrap fabric for pillows. Yep. Another good idea.
I am making a pill pal pet or a Tsum Tsum. There. That's all I can tell you at this time.
I told Shannon earlier I finished my Decade Divas project. So now all I have to do is film, is record my video. I am so ready to see what everybody's making. I'm so excited.
I'm seeing more people mention it in their videos, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is good. I know. Oh my goodness.
What?
No catchy name.
Ella.
Ella, thank you. I was saying Ellen in my head. You thought that it helped me think of Ella, but it didn't. And I could not think of her name. But she even has us in her every video she's done in the last few videos. She has us tagged in her description box.
Aww.
She has us our channels linked. So not only is she talking about Decade Divas, she's got us linked in her description box. Hi, Michelle.
Hey. What's the Decade Diva project and the hashtag? Teresa, I've changed the hashtag 3 times. What is it? Oh.
I thought it was, oh man.
Is it just DD Nifty 90s?
I think it's DD Nifty 90s. I really do. 2026.
I think we nixed the 26 because we didn't need it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to put or.
let me look it up.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was in that email. It's not.
Oh, Michelle's got it. Okay. Thank you. It's that.
DD Nifty. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have the 26 in there.
Yeah, because you and I decided it was redundant. We didn't need it because we're not going to do Nifty 90s ever again. So even if we do the 90s, it just won't be the Nifty 90s.
DD Nifty 90s. Okay. Wrote it down so I can find it.
The project is Tin Man Lover. You can make anything that is inspired by either the 1890s era or the 1990s era. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. And if you make something, you can, and you have a channel, you can show it on your channel and talk about it, or you can go to either my page, my YouTube channel, or Shannon's and post a picture of it on our community tab.
Mhm.
We have, we're not sure of the exact count, but around 15 to 20, somewhere in there, content creators that have joined us officially this year that are going to, and we're going to have, it may be 3 to 4 now instead of 4 to 5 each week, but each Wednesday in September, we've got around 3 to 5 content creators each Wednesday in September that are going to be putting videos out showing what they made for the Decade Divas. So make sure you guys watch their videos next month.
Day one is packed.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have every creator that started it with us and Heather.
Yes. Yes.
Or
Yes.
Heather. Wait, Heather, did we move you? Did we have to move you? I don't remember. Let me look it up. I had to move somebody recently. I forget.
Yes, Michelle is correct. It has to be made 75% has to be textile, and then some kind of fiber, textile, something, and then the rest of it, you can use whatever you want. If you want to use anything else besides fiber.
Nope. Heather's still there.
Okay.
So day one, we have myself, Teresa, Heather, Heather's Creative Corner, Sonnet at the Sonnet Silence, KK and Kristen from K&K Crochet, and Ashley at Winspired.
Yay.
Oh, wait, nope. I'm sorry. KK and Kristen needed to change their date. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
But they changed it really early on. I just read it wrong.
Yeah.
They're on group 2.
Yeah. Michelle's asking if her date is still the same.
Pretty
Yours
sure.
should be. Yours should be still the same, Michelle.
Yeah, group 3, September 16th.
Mm-hmm.
If your date changed, you told me really early on that, like, there's no way you could make it work. So I'm talking like March.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I have not heard from a lot of people, though, and it's like, I hope they're still participating. I don't know.
Yeah. Nobody's been emailing me, so I have no idea.
No, of course not. Because when we say, please email Teresa because Shannon is going through a crisis,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter. You guys still email me.
Oh, my.
It's okay.
Mm-mm.
Most people were.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Tin Man Lover wants to join.
Oh, good deal.
All you need to do is put the hashtag in your title so we can see it and tag Teresa and myself in your description box. That's it.
And you can make whatever you want. It's up to you what you make.
It's just a fiber related collab. So just make sure that, yes, keep it a secret until you decide to post.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all of September. It would be nice if you guys could post on Wednesdays instead of just any day, but I won't quibble too much.
Yeah, nobody can know what you're making until they watch the final video that you post.
I mean, if it's in your thumbnail, it's fine. But
yeah.
Yes, Michelle's doing my job for me. Keep it a secret. Family
friendly. Yes. All of that.
Thank you, Michelle. Can I hire you next year? I need an assistant. Yes, I work for fun.
I love Michelle.
We can supply fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my project was making me hate one of my favorite movies. So I had to change directions. Which is really great for the person that has to film by September 2nd.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I'm hoping to get mine filmed and scheduled by the end of this week. That's my goal, is to get it done by this week. My husband used to get chocolate chip cookies for fixing my aunt's computer.
Aww,
that's sweet.
Cute. Keep it a secret. Keep it safe. Yes, good job, Brittany. You have to switch directions too? Yeah. It happens. I got a bunch of yarn, so I've got some ideas, and I've got a project I need to do anyways. Oh, good.
Good deal.
I want to put out a video on Friday for Granny Square Day, but I don't know. I was going to put out these squares, but I realized they're not granny squares, so now I can't do that. But I made these coasters a long time ago, and I never actually used them as coasters. So I thought, oh, this would be really cute to make a giant tote bag with these.
Oh, how pretty. Did you just, you just sewed lace onto that?
I glued it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty.
So these are inspired by the original Monster High characters. So you've got Draculaura, Cleo Denial, Laguna Blue, Claudine Wolf.
Oh, cute.
And then I need to do Frankie Stein and Gulia Yelps, and that'll be the first panel. And then the back panel will be my actual favorite characters.
Oh, okay.
When is Granny Square Day? Saturday. Every year, it's the 15th. That's okay, Michelle. When I finish this, watch my video, and then you'll know who they are. So I brought this. Yep, I got to do Frankie and Gulia. I brought this upstairs. This is one of the projects I made last year for Decade Divas. This was my WKRP in Cincinnati. This is WKRP versus WPIG.
Yeah. I love it.
It's a mug cozy I made.
Yeah. I loved your video last year. That was so great.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We did the 1970s, and I did WKRP in Cincinnati, which oddly enough, days before my video goes out, Lonnie Anderson passes away.
Oh, yeah.
So all these videos of WKRP in Cincinnati are going viral because she was Jennifer Marlowe. Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh my goodness. So I hadn't planned on it, but I immediately made one of my tots that looked like Jennifer Marlowe because I was like, I can't not include her. She just passed away. So, yeah. But that was crazy. It was like, what are the odds?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Granny Square Day has no rules other than it has to be a Granny Square.
Yep, they don't specify, guys.
Michelle, I didn't watch the webisodes. They're like 3 minutes long. I didn't watch the Monster High webisodes when they first came out. What happened was they made dolls. So they made dolls of these characters. To sell the dolls, they made YouTube webisodes that were literally like 3-minute episodes, which with one heck of a theme song, I might add. But they were extremely short, and they told a story succinctly, and it was just a fun, weird world of like, what if monsters had children? Famous monsters had children. So you've got Claudine Wolf, the Wolf Man. You've got Laguna Blue, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Cleo Denial, the Mummy. Draculaura. This one's kind of obvious. Dracula. And tons of others. But it's a lot of fun. I don't love what they've done to it now. I don't accept G3 as anything. They even changed people's like lineage and where they're from and their family. It's like, why? Why did you change their family? Why? So it's not even close to attached. And I won't even get into what they did to one of my favorite characters, which is Ivy the Cyclops. I was not the only one mad about that. But but for the people who grew up with the original, they are starting to add things that they call Cree-productions instead of reproductions. And they are remaking a lot of the old dolls in a new way, which is kind of cool. So they make them like collector dolls. And my hairdresser collects them. So we just got talking about Monster High, and that's what got me thinking about these. So he collects vintage Barbie dolls, and he's starting to collect the Monster High dolls. And he told me that he was looking for Spectra, and she is a poltergeist. And I was like, ooh, I don't blame you. She's really pretty. So but I loved that. I know why they did what they did to the new series. I don't know why they changed the colors of the nationalities or the family heritage, but whatever. But they were trying to make people size inclusive and stuff like that. Honestly, I liked when everybody was really skinny because they're monsters. Why would they be healthy?
To me, Here we go, guys.
What?
I just glitched out. On my end, when I'm looking at us, at both of us, it just went black for a second, and then it came back.
Oh. You're really blurry, but we still see you.
But it's fine now. I go again. I'm back. I can't see you at all. You're there. You are. Now I see you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, it has to be my laptop. It just has to be. I think next Tuesday I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do this from my phone next week.
Okay.
And see if that's any better.
My soon to be 11-year-old loves Monster High, especially the movies. The movies were so good. They were so good, and they really expanded on the world. Now I've seen, unfortunately, I can say I have seen both live action movies. You're missing nothing if you haven't. And I've seen the new TV show. We just stay at the school. Nothing is expanded. Well, that was fun. No.
Steve and I watched the first season episodes of the new Little House on the Prairie.
Oh yeah, how was that?
They're good. We really enjoy it. They are not. I was afraid they were going to try and carbon copy the episodes from the original, but they did not.
Oh.
They still have the same, characters, same names for everybody. There's a few new people. There's a few new people. It starts off with them moving to Kansas and building a homestead there in Kansas, where they, before they went to Walnut Grove. That's where it starts. And it's really, I enjoyed it. We really like watching it. So we watched all the episodes. Now we're waiting for the second season, whatever group to come out.
I think it's on.
We're watching it on Netflix. Yeah, we're watching it on Netflix. I don't think it's airing anywhere else. It's just on Netflix.
Is Netflix the only streaming one you have?
No.
Okay.
That's just where we heard they were showing it, and so that's where we're watching it. But
no, I just if we're gonna watch stuff together, I just want to make sure we have the same options.
Yeah. I have Netflix, Prime Video, Tubi. Am I saying that right? Tubi.
You have Disney because of the grandkids, right?
Disney, yes. And trying to think what else.
So then do you also have Hulu? Because I think they're attached.
I do not have Hulu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Michael Landon is big shoes to fill. I agree.
It is. I really miss Michael Landon. Was top notch. Love him as Paul. But the guy that I can't think of his name. I'd have to look it up. But the actor that's playing Paul in this series, I do really like him. So far, I've not had any problems with it. I really do like this new series. It's just something different.
I have been watching, and I know I am way late to the game, The Mentalist.
Oh, I like that show. That's a good one.
I'm on season 2.
Really good. We watched that one. Really like it. Okay, I'm going to date myself. But how many of you on here know who Holly Hobby is?
Holly Hobby the doll?
Holly Hobby doll. When I was little, I had a Holly Hobby purse, and I had a Holly Hobby. I keep wanting to say Hobby Lobby. I had a Holly Hobby doll, and then I had a little miniature doll that fit into the front pocket of the purse. And I have, for years, I've had no idea what happened to her. And let's see, 1 or 2 weeks ago, we had a, hold on a second. Okay. We had our class reunion, our high school class reunion. And before we went to the reunion, a few days before, I was going to get out the yearbooks for us to look through. Steve and I were going to look through them.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my hope chest looking for my yearbooks. I didn't find the purse, but I found both Holly dolls.
No way.
I almost cried because I thought I had lost them.
Aww.
They were in the bottom of my hope chest. And so they are out now in one of the spare bedrooms, propped up on one of the beds, displayed on one of the beds. I was so excited when I found them.
That's awesome.
Oh, she had an oven? How neat.
Oh, it's a little past the hour. So if you would like to link your channel, do the exclamation point mark and then write the word spoon, like the eating utensil. And then you can link your channels and people can follow you and all that good stuff. Be my guest.
NitPOW already linking mine, so I don't have to.
Yeah, I wonder, did I not pin it? Hold on.
I saw mine pop up a while ago, so.
I mean, most people who are here, I think it's set to subscribers, so everybody should know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It means they probably already subscribed.
But if anyone's on here and has not subscribed to Critters Crochet, I would love to have you as a subscriber.
I remember when they had the American Girl dolls and they had the tiny little miniature versions of those American Girl dolls.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Tin Man, I bet you know about that.
I didn't know they made a miniature.
Yeah. For a few of them.
We're at 2725 is how many subscribers I'm at right now.
Okay.
So just 275 away from 3,000.
Yay. You gonna add a new thing in the box yet or no?
When I did for 2,700. So I'm waiting for 28. But yeah, guys, anybody that's new on here, I have a giveaway box, and every 100 subscribers, I'm adding something to it until I get to 3,000. So, and then once I do, I'm going to have a live, and I'm going to randomly pick somebody from the chat that's in the live to get that box. Has yarn in it. Oh. It has crochet books in it, notions, a little zipper pouch, just some fun stuff in there. So you don't want to miss out on getting it, on having a chance to get it. I should say that.
Tell them about your channel while you're here.
Well, on my channel right now, I go live for members only. I do a live every Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock Central for my members. I don't put a video out on Tuesdays. That's my office day where I just get caught up and work in my office. On Wednesdays, I join Heather at Strings and Threads, and we do Battle of the Stitches. If you have never heard of that, I have a playlist called Battle of the Stitches. You go to that playlist and check out our videos. Just real, I'm not going to go into everything. Just real quickly, my book is downstairs. We have a book, and it's called The Step-by-Step Guide to 200 Crochet Stitches by Tracy Todd Hunter. And every month we're going through that book, and we highlight a stitch every month. I have mine. Okay. And each Wednesday in that month, we come on and we show you progress. We show you our finished object, our finished project we make with that stitch. And then at the third week of that month, you get to vote on whose project you like the best. And we have Sarah from One Hook, Two Hands that's joining us this month. And so there's the book we're using. We are on stitch number, I believe it's 33 this month. It's the, I can't even think of the name of it.
Trellis fan?
Nope. One before it, I think. What's the one before that one?
Chain link shells?
That's the one. That's what we're on this month. Yeah. Number 33, the chain link shells. That's the stitch we're focusing on this month. And we invite 2 content creators to join us each month. This month we have just one, Sarah from One Hook, Two Hands. And we make something that's our own unique pattern from that stitch. And then the third week we show you our completed project, and you guys get to vote on whose project you like the most. Then the last Wednesday of the month we go live, and Heather lets everybody know whose project got the most votes. And then we pick one person from everyone who voted and left a comment under the poll, and that person gets to choose whose project they get for a prize. So that's pretty fun. We do that every Wednesday. Then I have devotional Thursdays where I just do a real quick, like 8-minute, sometimes it's not even 8 minutes, just a real quick video with a devotional. And then on Fridays, I am doing Duck Duck Dishcloth with Missy from Missy's Yarniverse and More. And we make one dishcloth a week. And on Fridays, I show you the dishcloth that I made, and I let you see which one I'll be working on for the next week. And every Tuesday night, I go live with Shannon. So that's what's going on my channel. Oh, and real quick, I also have a make-along that I've started, and it is an ugly Christmas sweater make-along. You can make a full-size sweater. I have someone one of my subscribers is making a little doggy sweater for her little fur baby. I believe Michelle, she's using thread, or no, that's for something else. Never mind. That's something else. But you can make something as big as an adult size sweater, or you can make something small as an ornament for the Christmas tree for your ugly sweater. And then I'm giving everybody till December the 10th to finish their sweater, send me a picture of it on the and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a photo collage together the next week, probably around the 14th or 15th of December. I'm going to have a video out that shows all the ugly Christmas sweaters that everybody made and sent me pictures of. So
I have an idea if I can pull it off.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do on mine. And I'm going to, hopefully I've got projects that I am finishing this week, determined that they're going to get done this week. So next week I can get started on my ugly Christmas sweater.
Hey, Teresa, I had an idea, and I would like to say it here and not privately because I would like to know if anybody thinks it's a cool idea.
Okay.
But you know how you were kind of figuring out whether or not, like, what to do with members and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What if you did, I don't know, like every other month or something? Not every month, but maybe every other month. And remember that color idea you had about making something with one color? Teresa, are you there?
I'm thinking.
Oh.
I'm thinking.
I can't I'm sorry.
I can't remember talking about that, but I'm sure I probably did.
No, we were saying that we were talking about how people do stuff like the color challenges, and then we were saying that it would be really fun if we picked colors or our favorite color or something, and we could only use that color to make something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But and then you had your little color wheel you used to do of like when you had to make a pattern, but you picked a color. Well, what if for your members, kind of going along the same lines of the birthstone blanket almost, but instead of every month, because there's only so many colors, you know, it's like every other month, you and your members could just make anything that has to do with one color. You can use a million shades of that color, but just one color. And then that's something you could do with your members. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and they could make something and send me pictures.
Yeah.
And or share it on the community tab, whatever, of what they made. That sounds like fun. I like that idea.
But if you did it, you know, like every other month or like even every third month or something like that, that gives people time if they want to make a big thing. But also, you know, when it boils right down to it, there's only like 7 or 8 colors that really truly exist. And then there's million shades and hues of all different colors.
Right.
So, you know, trying to make it easier on yourself that it's like, oh no, we can't do red again. We've already done red. And, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Anyway, it's just a thought.
Because all of this yarn behind me and all of this yarn over here and yarn on that end of my room that you can't even see. I need projects to go through that yarn. I mean, everywhere, people. Everywhere.
I've got a name for it too, if you like it. Coat of many colors. Cal. Because it's all the colors of the rainbow.
I like that, but what if they're not making a coat?
It's just the fact that there's a lot of colors. I told you it was just an idea.
Oh, I know. I'm just kind of throwing things around, just asking questions. But that's a good idea. I do like that idea of it gets everybody involved.
And what you could do is this December, you could mention like what you want to do next year. And then if people want to be a member, they have time.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just always trying to help you get income.
I appreciate that very much. Yeah.
Expensive, Tin Man. It's not an expensive thing.
The lowest, the first level is just $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. That's it.
And let me just tell you, she doesn't even get that.
No, I do not.
YouTube takes 30%. If you did not know. So every time you guys give us a super chat, we're very grateful, But just know we don't see that whole amount.
No. Next Monday, speaking of my lives, this was requested by one of the members, and I really like the idea. So next Monday on the members only live, I'm going to be sharing patterns for prayer shawls and ideas for blankets. So that's what I'll be talking about I'll be sharing all of those with my members next Monday.
Well, you know what I'm going to say. Corner to corner.
Mm-hmm. Very easy and very quick.
Especially if you're not doing it like a Graphgan.
Right. If you're just using a variegated or just one color, yeah, you can whip one up in no time.
I think I might like to try Tunisian next year.
Yeah. I want to practice more on that too. I've got my hooks. I bought a whole set. And I bought the ones from NitPOW that have the cables hooked to them. So if I want to tackle a blanket, I can. But I want to get much better at Tunisian.
Alea says it's addicting.
Yeah, I know the simple stitch. I've got that one down. I just haven't learned any of the others. And I want to learn more of those stitches.
I also want to try punch needling.
Oh, I would love to do that too. Why is it doing that?
What is a prayer shawl?
It's a prayer shawl it's just a shawl, but it's a shawl that you're going to gift to someone. And what you do is after you make that shawl, before you send it or give it to the person you're making it for, you say a prayer over it for that person. And then you gift it. That's what a prayer shawl is.
So basically, like, whoever wears this shawl, I pray that you are full of peace and happiness and that kind of thing.
Right. I have a book that has prayer shawls in it, and that's what I'm going to be sharing that book on my live next Monday with my members. So
cool.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, don't be shy. There's 15 of you here and only like 3 of you are commenting.
Say hello. Let us know you're here.
Yeah. Also, YouTube looks at this.
I
didn't know, but they actually, like, they look into how many comments and stuff you get during lives, which I didn't know that. Teresa and I are going to have a meeting this Thursday. God forbid that something go wrong. But we're going to have a meeting this Thursday, and then hopefully next Tuesday we will have some information to tell y'all. Oh, but we do have to tell you, and we're very sorry, but y'all, it is the middle of August, and I don't have a craft room. So that has to take priority. And if you saw my vlog yesterday, then you know that my father also decided that it was a wonderful idea to have a yard sale in the middle of this.
I cannot believe of all the times.
Yeah, Mother is thrilled. She's thrilled. There's company coming in like 3 months. She has to teach a Bible class. Her office still isn't done. No room in this house is anywhere near decluttered and complete. And of course, we have no craft room and a yard sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
another.
wish I lived closer to you. I'd come and help you with your craft room.
Thank you. Yeah. So I still have content. I'm still having a video every week. And we're still doing the autumn podcast on Mondays and then maybe a different video on Fridays because I need a little bit more income right now. So 2 videos a week is what I'm going to try to do. And but I can't say like there's any dates that are set in stone or anything like that for my channel. I don't have like, oh, this is when this kit review is coming out. Oh, I'm going to review this advent calendar on this. I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
None. Because that's just where life is right now. Sorry.
Yep.
But please watch old content too. That really helps us. And I try to do on Thursdays, I try to do Throwback Thursday. So every Thursday, look at my community tab and I highlight a different older video. And so you can go watch that video if you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm. I start doing that.
It's really easy. You just take.
Yeah, all you do is copy and paste the link. Yeah, Michelle, any shawl can be turned into a prayer shawl. You just, if you pray for that person you're giving it to. That's right.
I made one for my aunt that I think the stitcher, the Secret Yarnery calls Cakes and Candles, I think.
Mm.
Oh, good. Hey, Teresa, do you mind if we only go till 11, which is 10 your time?
Nope, that's fine with me.
I could get a second wind, but I have a feeling I won't.
No, that's fine.
Secret Saturn. Oh, not Saturn. Secret Santa pattern last year. That's what you. Okay. I'll be moving soon, so I've got a bunch of videos planned for when I get my own room. Neat. Do you have a pattern for a prayer shawl, or do you just make it and as you pray? Yeah, it can be any shawl, and then you just pray over it before you send it to the person.
Okay, Tin Man, I just subscribed to your channel.
Hey! Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
My plans for winter and fall makes Christmas gifts.
Yeah, Christmas gifts is high on my list. I've got a ton of them that I need to finish. So I'm working on, yeah, this is one of them. So yeah, I'm working on Christmas stuff. Let's see.
I just bought some really beautiful hardware to make some bag charms for my friends for Christmas. And no, that's not spoiling anything because anyone watching right now, yeah, you're not getting the bag charm. I found these and they're already put together, so I don't even have to make my own jump ring chains.
Oh, nice.
So see, it's like already one piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, so I only have to make the connector piece.
Yep, just add the charms to it. What is that?
What? I have
Just a second.
Okay.
What in the world is that? I just got an email from a company called Smart Wings. Never heard of it.
Don't click on anything.
I am not clicking on any of it. I am deleting it.
Okay, good. Reported it.
No, they wouldn't tell me what they wouldn't tell me. That's the big clue right there. They would not tell me what their products were. They wanted me to go to this site to see what their no. So I just deleted it.
I got a really creepy one the other day, and I'm really, really glad that I've taken cybersecurity courses, because I got an email that said, welcome to your new PC. Here's all the things you can learn about it from Google. It was official from Google, but now scammers are able to hide things in official company emails. So I was like, no one in this house has a PC.
Yeah.
So that's not me. And I immediately thought, oh no, I've been hacked, because they're saying that it's a PC. So I didn't go to anything in the email. I went directly to my Google account through the internet instead of the email. And I checked to see which devices have logged into my account, and everything was Mac or iPhone or something like that. So it's like, so it didn't even happen. So my guess is they want to make you think that you got hacked, so that you'll click on something, anything, and they've got you.
Here's the new one that I've been getting, and I delete them every time. They'll come on and say, we just viewed your channel and we love what you do. We have the perfect products that will go right along with your crafting style. And guess what the products are, guys? Woodworking. Have you ever seen me do any woodworking on my channel?
No.
So therefore, they have not looked at my channel. So yeah, no.
They should have looked at mine.
One was today's was woodworking. I got another one about exercise equipment, because they loved watching my channel and knew it'd be a perfect fit. No.
The woman with knee replacement? Yeah.
Yeah. Do I look like I work out? Please. Yeah. So no. Let's see. I made a baby blanket for my nieces and nephews before they were born, and they love them. My sister-in-law keeps the blankets like, yeah. Hi, Lana.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colorful Craft Soul. I don't know.
Huh.
If you're a subscriber, you should be able to chat. That's the rules.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cuss. If you cuss, it will block you. Okay, Brittany, no problem.
Oh, thanks, Brittany, for watching. Sweet dreams.
I'm trying to think one of the funny ones I've gotten contacted with. Well, besides the vacuum for your bed.
A vacuum for your bed.
But to be fair, like if they did watch my content, especially in 2024, I did a lot of videos from my bed. So I mean,
true.
Okay. I don't know, but I'm glad you can now.
Delivered to you on Monday. I can bring these documents to residents between 3 and 6 if you have any questions. If you need to reschedule delivery or prefer to handle this over the phone. What?
It's part of the other message. It says, I got a VM that said, hi, my name is Sarah, and this message is for Jimmy Moore. I'm calling on behalf of One Source Processing, an independent server, certified documents that I need to get delivered to you on Monday. That's where it goes.
I'm getting those too. And it's like, nope.
They're scams. They're scams.
Nope. Delete.
Y'all, you can't even anymore. It's really, really sad. You can't even, when you get a text message that sounds like it's for somebody else, you can't even respond, sorry, wrong number, because that's part of the scam.
Yep, I don't respond to any of it. I just immediately delete it.
There is, Lilena. I looked it up. I actually looked it up. It's a real thing. There are vacuums for your bed.
Yep.
Which, I gotta be honest, sound interesting. I'm just not accepting anything this year, unless it's a brand I know and trust.
Exactly.
Then I'm not accepting any kind of like brand deals or anything like that.
Me either.
And still, even if I get an email from those people, I'm going to email the company directly, attach the email, and say, is this you? Yeah. Because if this isn't you, you need to know this is happening.
I did recently become an affiliate with NitPOW. They actually sent me a link. And if you use my NitPOW link, then at checkout, you can type in Critters Crochet and 10% off your order. Woohoo! They are sending me some yarn. I'm still waiting. I haven't gotten an email yet that said it has shipped. But I told them 2 different kinds of yarn that I'd like to try, and they're going to send it to me so I can try it out on the channel and give a review of it. So be looking for that whenever I get the yarn in.
Oh, yeah, Tin Man. Don't click on anything. It's spam. Don't even click on the ads you see on Instagram that are like Instagram and Facebook. Don't click on those ads because you don't know which ones are real.
Right.
And the good thing is when you click on those aren't automatically going to like do anything to you, but definitely don't use them to like check out and buy anything. So if you clicked on them, like you're going to be okay, but don't buy anything from those specific links. If you want to buy something from that site, then you get out of there and you go directly to that site through the internet. My parents get spam calls all the time, and my nieces and nephews call them call the spam calls spam lady. Oh.
Oh, thank you, Tin Man.
Yeah, it's exciting. She's been waiting to be an affiliate for them for a while.
Yes, I have. Well, come on.
I got some pretty exciting news too. I was asked by Herrschners, which was pretty crazy. So their affiliate is like, you have to be asked. They don't have a thing where you can just sign up. So it's kind of a big deal, especially because I haven't heard big creators talk about it or anything. So it's like, how did they know about me? I mean, I am a super saver or whatever member, and I do call them a lot. So, I mean, I know they have my phone number. Maybe they think I ask good questions. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Where?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to get to I'm going to your channel so I can get on the live and I can put my links in the chat.
Well, Teresa, I'm your moderator. What link do you want?
The NitPOW link.
Okay, just tell me. That's why I'm here.
Okay. You were busy telling about something. I was just going to do it.
NitPOW. Here it is.
Okay. Oh, good night, Michelle. I hope you can have a good night's sleep. Okay, there's the link, guys, that you can use if you would like to check. They sell, if you're not familiar with NitPOW, their store is on Amazon. They strictly sell their yarn and stuff through Amazon. So there's the link, and then if you use that code, you get 10% off your order.
Hi,
Ashley. Hello, hello.
Your Zyrtec has kicked in. Okay, Michelle.
Okay.
So I have another project from another Decade Divas that we did.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Rear Window character inspired bag. I designed this myself. And then here's the back.
I love it.
I was fixing to try and sign up to be part of the Yarnspiration, but they want my address and I will be moving soon, so I didn't sign up yet. That's okay.
Yeah.
Teresa, are you still a Premier affiliate?
I am, but I'm not doing a whole lot with it.
I can see that.
I'm just not, because I post every so often, but, you know, I'm not getting clicks. I'm not getting, you know, it's just not, it's not been very profitable for me.
Oh, yay, you got a new subscriber.
Oh, thank you, Colorcraft Soul. Thank you so much.
I have no corgis to dance.
Where's Bubbles? Here he is. She is. Do 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 do. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm not using my phone. Duh. I tried to do it. I'm not using my phone. I have to wait till next week when I'm using my phone.
I don't know why, but whenever my mom gets on my computer, it's like she forgets that we have the same kind of computer, and she'll start tapping the screen with her finger.
Oh.
And it's like, Mom, it's not a touch screen. It's never been a touch screen. Is yours a touch screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, do you guys have any questions for us or comments? And yeah, if you want to join the Decade Divas, all you got to do is use the hashtag, tag Teresa and myself, and, you know, follow the rules. Which, if you need the rules, it's my very first video on the Decade Divas playlist. So there you go. Oh yeah.
My video tomorrow will be the sneak peek of what I'm making for Battle of the Stitches. Good night. For Battle of the Stitches. So watch that and see if you can guess what I'm making.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we're glad you joined us. We're glad you showed up.
Next week, Teresa and I should be able to tell you when our PJ parties, plural, are for the year. Yay!
Mm-hmm. Yay! Those are so much fun. I've never done that. I've never done color pooling. Never tried it. I've seen it. I think it's pretty, but I've never tried it myself.
Me or Teresa? I'm making something from both decades. I couldn't choose.
You go, Lelena.
It happens. Yes, our PJ parties are so much fun. Y'all had so much fun last year.
Yay!
Aw, thank you. Whoops. Oh, hi, Annette. That's not who I... She
Hello, Annette.
Because I clicked, she put in her comment, and I was like, ah! I was trying to do this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Lelena. That's so sweet. I love you too.
Oh, good. I'm really, really glad to know that it's actually pushing out the video because it's supposed to. And I don't even think I remembered to put it in the community tab this week. Ugh. I'm failing.
I don't think I even shared it out either this week. It's been one of those weeks. It's just been crazy.
Yeah. That's okay. You have some time.
Yep.
And honestly, you're not even an official diva, so you can have yours out on the last day of September and it still counts. So. Ouch. I had someone tell me that I needed to find my people. Are we your people?
I hope we're your people.
Teresa's a lot more fun when you can see her.
Has it been really bad this time? Not.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to be on my phone next time. Promise.
Mostly. Lelena, mostly. Yes, that's why she's blurry, because she used her computer and it's cursed.
Yeah, I was glad when it started working again, but yeah, I think I need to take my husband's advice and go shopping for a new one. So, yeah.
Make sure you get yourself an external hard drive as well. Even if you don't want to use your old videos on it, when you make new videos, you might want to hold on to them. So make sure you have an external hard drive to put those on. Because otherwise,
you mean a little port to plug in to download them onto? A little.
No, you make a lot of videos. You need a hard drive. You need a brick.
I have no idea what that even is. I have never purchased one. I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
That.
And it's just called an external hard drive. Never heard of it. So you just plug it into your laptop and download? whatever you're ready.
You can duplicate your editing software on here if you want to, or you could just use it as a backup. And so every time you upload a video, make sure you also save it to here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So that if something goes horribly wrong, you have a backup.
Yeah. Okay. One that's double the storage of your laptop. Okay.
Ideally, yeah. But if you don't care and you're like, I'm just going to make these videos once and then put them out into the world and blah, 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 then it's up to you.
Yeah.
Got to find the right ones.
Mm-hmm.
So who's new here? Let us know if you're new. And if you're watching the replay, also let us know if you're new. So Teresa and I, we do a lot of things together because we like each other, we trust each other, we're good friends. And this year we decided to be complicated in our gift giving because apparently we like to make things hard on ourselves. And Teresa saw the TJ Maxx challenge and she was like, let's do this for our birthdays. And I went, okay. And then we both were like, wait, 5 is too few and we can't even use 2 of these. So let's make different categories. So we're doing the TJ Maxx challenge, except we totally aren't.
We made it our own.
Yeah.
Yep.
Color Craft Soul is brand new.
Brand
Yay!
new. Yay!
There, if you're new, we'll put you on screen. Yay! Welcome. Who else is new? And actually enjoyed themselves. No one? We had all repeats? Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Colorcraft Soul. I usually do videos on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. I have like my Monday videos are usually like one of 2 things. It's either a vlog or it's some kind of like book flip through kind of thing. And then if I have a more active video, then it'll be on a Friday.
Oh, here's another new one.
Oh, yay! I'm new. I watched Gifter Garbage. I just got the Stranger Things crochet kit, and I also want the Beetlejuice and Toy Story crochet kits. I've done the last 2. I haven't done Stranger Things. Heather, did you do Stranger Things yet? She reviews these kits as well, because apparently we both want to be miserable. The crazy thing is, though, every time I post something that's Thunder Bay Press related, they repost me. Even if I say negative stuff, they're like, she's using it. So, you know.
Yeah. $2,727.
Yay!
2 more. Yay.
I do have some Wooble kits that I bought and never showed y'all, so I still might do those. But more than that, which I know was what you're actually waiting for, I really do want the Foole, which if you're new here, that's where I make a fake Wooble. I take what their kit is, and then I see what else I can transform it into. Which, yes, technically could just be called a modification, but I think Foole is cuter. So I Foole.
I do. I like that.
So I got the Applejack My Little Pony crochet kit, and I would like to turn it into Fluttershy. If I can.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the yellow horse. Pegasus, technically.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it is still advertising, so I guess they're okay with it. It's maybe there's people over there that are like, hey, she's honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they were really showing good faith, I think they should actually send me a kit and be like, hey, you know, what do you think of this kit?
Mm-hmm. And take what you say as constructive criticism and make changes to future kits.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. Yeah.
So I had Megan Kreiner on my channel. She's a designer in the amigurumi world. And she was telling me that she worked with oh good, you subscribed to Andy. She'll be thrilled. What was I saying? Right. So
Megan Kreiner.
Yeah, Megan Kreiner has worked with Thunder Bay Press. In fact, she sent me one of her kits, which was so sweet. She has worked with Thunder Bay Press for 2 kits. I think she did the 100 Acre Woods one and the Disney Classic Characters one, at least. I know of at least those 2 that she's done.
Mm-hmm.
And the hardest thing she talked about was the fact that there's a formula that goes into how these kits are made. And your pattern can be written however you want your pattern to be written. But when they put it into the book, it has to be exactly their formula, which means if there are too many pictures, if there are too many words, if there are too many charts, if there are too many tips, like they'll just cut them. And so you're missing part of the pattern.
Mm-hmm. And people are thinking, what kind of pattern is this? And it's not, you didn't write it that way.
It's never the designer's fault. And I didn't think so even before she came on my channel and told me all about this. Like, no. Oh, okay. Thank you. So, like, it's not the designer's fault. It's never been the designer's fault. It is literally the fact that they have a system on this is how they do the patterns. If you don't fit the formula, you're out of luck. But the problem is, and Megan told me this, you can go watch the live that we did together. I have a playlist called Stitch Talk, and I have different designers on my channel, and they've spoken about things. I need to have more, and I think Louie wants to come back, so I think we might do another one with Louie. But she was telling me about the if you put your patterns into their system, they give you rules like, you know, you have to use these colors and you have to do, especially if you are doing it with Disney. Disney has strict rules for designers. So I did not know that, but apparently it's really bad, really strict. So, oh, we have another Teresa. Hello.
Well, hello, Teresa.
Gotta put you on the screen. Cyber. Hi.
Yay.
So anyway, they have a lot of rules themselves. So when you have those rules on top of Thunder Bay Press rules, it gets really confusing. However, then you have the incredibly crafty people, like one of my favorite designers. I mean, Megan was my very first favorite designer. She was like the first designer I'd ever heard of. I've been a Megan Kreiner fan forever. But I very much love Ilaria Kalari. If you've never done an Ilaria Kalari pattern, you will not fail because it's so detailed. She is one of the most detailed people I have ever seen in the amigurumi world. She thinks of everything. So if you've ever gotten one of her patterns from Etsy, it will have so many details and so many pictures. You'll be fine. Because I've looked at patterns like, there's no way I can do this. And then I start working on it and I go, oh, yes, I can. So she designed the Thunder Bay press kits. She designed the Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, and now Toy Story. And I'm sure she's going to do more. I hope she does more because she has figured out how to hack the system. Because, and the reason I know this is because if you read really carefully, when I do these reviews, I read these books like I'm reading a novel or a research paper. And so, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the critters. Yay.
Thank you so much. Yay.
Yeah, let me put your link in the chat again. Anybody else want to subscribe to Teresa's channel? There it is.
2728. Woohoo!
So, yeah, Ilaria seems to have figured out, okay, this is what I need to do, and this is how I need to write it, because otherwise they're not going to be able to make my patterns. And she seems to have been able to figure out exactly how to do it. Because if you look at the Nightmare Before Christmas kit versus the Beetlejuice kit, big difference, huge difference. So, I found that fascinating. I was like, oh, she's figured it out. And then even more confirmation, I just did the Toy Story kit. Yeah, she's figured out how to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, now I know whenever she's the designer, this kit isn't going to suck.
Yeah.
But the Star Wars kit, you know, I felt so bad for that designer because they didn't let her put that chart in the book. It's a very necessary chart, and it's not in the book.
Wow.
That's a really good episode of Gift or Garbage. I'm just going to say on my channel, I'm pretty proud of that one because I tried to make everything work and it just wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty fair. I have a rubric.
I think you are. Yeah.
I have a rubric, like these don't change no matter what. And then I always tell you, it's not the designer. It's never the designer. Even if you're buying a pattern from Etsy and there's like some kind of issue, I never think it's the designer. I think it's like, oh, this was a typo, or, you know, they used an AI like assistant program to like type up their scripts, or, you know, it's just, yeah. You think I'm fair, Lilena? Okay, thank you.
She is.
Because, well, because the problem is I see two realms, especially for Thunder Bay Press. I see two realms of people who review these kits. Either they are on the camp of, this kit was great, I don't know what people are complaining about, because they are experienced crocheters who know how to fix whatever doesn't work. Or, and this one is so much worse, they just give you rage bait. They just want to say the most awful, heinous things. And the worst part is, it works. People reward them for being nasty.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, it's like, how does this video have 22,000 views? And this person is just complaining up a storm. I try to at least say something good about this. Like, you know, because literally there has to be something good. Why did you buy it in the first place?
Right.
There has to be something about it that was intriguing.
Yeah.
So I try to at least say, like, pattern is cute, or I really like you know, how the book looks, or the yarn is soft, or something.
Something, yeah.
One of my favorites is when the hook isn't crooked.
Yeah. Wow.
You know that phrase, you had one job?
Yes. Yeah, you had one job. Yeah.
The person in the factory that's, you know, making sure that the numbers line up and stuff, like, you had one job.
Yep.
Please. So, yeah, I don't understand why sometimes I got a really bad one time. It was like the hook, you know, the handle was straight up and down, and then the head was like over here. And I went, how is that helpful?
Oh, no.
The correct hook size.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Yep. Why did they do that? I don't even understand.
I don't get it.
Even Crochet Society, and this one is tough for me because they mess up so often, but even Crochet Society will at least give you every size you're going to need eventually, even if their timing is the worst, because they gave you a size 4 on day 1, and you don't use a size 4 until day 16.
Yeah. Yep.
They still haven't mastered that yet, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't understand it when they tell you in the pattern what size hook to use, and then it's not even the hook they sent you. So it's like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, well, I just did Toy Story, and you get enough materials to make Buzz and Woody. So Buzz and Woody are made with a 3.25 millimeter hook. That's the hook size that's in the kit. But Ilaria tells you, and I love that she adds this, that this is the hook size I used, and this is the yarn I used. So if you want it to look like the picture, heads up, if you use the yarn it came with, is not going to look like the picture.
Yeah.
So she lets you, she lets you know, this is what I used, and this is how you can make it look like mine. But, oh boy, I'm going to sneeze.
Uh-oh.
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay.
Maybe not.
Anyway, she said that she used a 2.75 or something, 2 point something for when she made it. And so then after Buzz and Woody, all the other patterns in that book say, please use a 2 point whatever. And I'm like, why? Also, wouldn't that make Buzz and Woody enormous? And what, Bo Peep is like this big and Woody's this big? I don't.
Yeah, no. No.
I kind of want to try it because it's like, what if you use a DK yarn for both of them, because that's what he uses, and what if you use the 3.25 for Woody and then make, say, like Bo Peep in the other one? How much of a difference would it make? I don't know. It's different when it's just like half a size, because I was actually talking to Brittany. She's not here, but she was on Teresa's live, and she was struggling with a 4 millimeter. And I told her that I usually use a 4.5 or a 5 when I'm using chenille yarn. And that if you switch to a 4.5, it probably won't make too much of a difference overall, like the overall look. And it might be easier to use. And she commented back, and she's like, I switched to a 4.5. Thank you. So
I've told that in some of my videos too. It's like, I used to get frustrated when I would work on a pattern and think this is not working, and I just give up on it until I, found out that sometimes it's just that hook that you're using, not just the size, but you might be using a resin hook when you should be using a metal hook.
Yep.
And sometimes if you just change those hooks, it makes a world of difference. World of difference.
There are so many people I've seen that say, don't use a wooden hook when you're making socks. And it's like, why?
Why? Yeah.
What are you making your socks with? Because that's what I use to make my socks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why that's a thing, but
I don't either.
I gotta be honest, I probably, if I made a video, I would get so many hate comments, but most of the things that they, like, crocheters and knitters would have you believe, I don't agree with, like, more than half of them.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to supplies, like, you know, crocheters telling you that, oh, your hook doesn't make a difference, or, oh, you need this specific hook. Both are untrue.
No.
What you need is a hook with a handle, because if it's a stick, you'll stop crocheting because it'll cause you hand pain. Maybe not now, but in the future. That's right. That's why I took a long hiatus, because when I was crocheting, I don't even think they had ergonomic hooks yet. I don't think that was a thing.
Yeah.
I used a stick. Like everybody else. And after a while, it got super painful because I loved using cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn. Ow. And a little metal stick.
Yep.
That is not a good combination.
Get off of there.
I agree. Everyone is different and use what works for you. But
exactly.
You know, I gotta say, though, I called it. When I started watching Bago Day Crochet in 2020, I noticed what she was using in her tutorials, and it was just a stick. And she has larger hands. That is very, very bad on your hands, because that is a much tighter grip. You can see how my hands, like, as I am gripping this hand, you can see all the little veins in my arm popping. Look how tight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's not how your hand is made. That's actually why the guy at Furls made the hook he did, because he was trying to go with what your hand naturally needs. So it's just a little hole here, but that is much bigger, and this is just natural. Literally just take your hand and flop it, and it creates a hole. I'm not creating the hole. This is natural. You just flop your hand and there's the hole. So that's why he created the ergonomic crochet hook style for furls that he did, and that is because I believe his medical friends told him, like, this would be the healthiest shape for your hands. And that's why you hear people say they either use furls or they use hooks that are like furls. They say that it's super comfortable because they're not crushing their hands anymore.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I love my furls.
I know that was my point of my story, Colorcraft, is that she's not crocheting now because her doctor told her she can't. And I called it way back when. I even left her a comment. I said, I know that ergonomic hooks are hard for you, but eventually the stick is going to betray you. And
yeah. Colorcraft, what do you have a brand of cotton that you use more than any other brand?
Sorry, for those of you watching the replay, that wasn't very interesting. Teresa and I sit there and watch the comments. So anyway,
but
I disagree when people are like, oh, just use the regular metal hook. And it's like, unless you are learning Tunisian because it's cheap, get that little stick.
Yeah.
No. You need a handle to keep your hands healthy.
Yes. Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, you're in Australia.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that neat?
I've been to Cairns and wherever the Fur and Feathers was located. It was a little outdoor lodge type thing. I have to ask my parents where that was. I have held a koala, and I've held a baby patamelon, and I wish I could have held a wombat, but I understand why. I spotted a tree kangaroo on my birthday, and it's so
kangaroo.
Yep, and they are so rare to see in the wild that you have to tell the wildlife people. And so therefore there were a bunch of people celebrating my birthday with me, just standing on our porch taking pictures of the tree kangaroo. I also spotted, this was pretty cool. We were way out, we were on a little tour, and the tour guides can't decide when the animals decide to show themselves because it's not an enclosure or a reserve. It's just a wild, and you're just there. And, it's very rare to see a platypus in the wild, but our guide was like, but maybe, if you watch. And he was pointing to something over here, and I decided to watch the water. I don't know if I was bored or what. I was a small child. And so I'm watching the water, and all of a sudden I see this little brown thing. And I just look at it and I go, I'm going to tap my mom. Hi, platypus. Yes. He must have known it was my birthday.
Aw, he must have. Well, hello, Thrifty.
Hey, Rachel. Oh, Rockhampton. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw 2 very rare animals on my birthday, which was very cool. And I'm very happy about the animals I did not see. Because there are a lot of poisonous creatures.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to call it. So, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you have fun on the channels. Teresa has more videos than I do in a week, but I try to aim for 2. So, I have no idea what's going to happen this week, though, because I have nothing. So, we'll have to see.
Oh, no.
But Autumn Podcast will be here for all of autumn. So Autumn Podcast is just a fun little vlog of things I'm working on, what I'm watching, what's been going on during the week, and of course, Stitchery updates, because if you're new here, I am remodeling my craft room, which is my big project of the year. There's actually 1 video all about it already. I'm working on video number 2. That is my father and I building everything for the basement. So I'm working on it, okay? Okay, well,
it's a process.
I will see you maybe Friday, but definitely Monday. Teresa, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, I'll see you all tomorrow.
And then, of course, we will both be back here next Tuesday night. Same time, same channel. Thank you for being here. And question of the week. Teresa, it is your turn for question of the week. What is your question?
Okay. Let me see. What project are you most excited to make this holiday season?
Say that one more time. What project?
What project are you most excited about making this holiday season?
About making this holiday season. There. Now I can put it for the replay people. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, life happens. Yarn
helps. And spoonies can stitch it up too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.